So as you guys know, recently I've been struggling a lot with my RX8 front bumper, front lip situation. This lip actually broke again, so I got something else. So yeah, I bought a Duraflex M1 bumper, the cheapest thing you could, and my only experience with Duraflex is on my side skirts, which were complete trash fitment. So I know what I'm getting into. It's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna take my time and hopefully get to work. So before we get going, taking off this bumper and getting ready to install the new one, I'm gonna grab some shots of this car first. So here's how it looks before the install of the new bumper. Alright, so we're going to start by removing the front bumper on the RX8. How poorly does this bumper fit? Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's actually not as bad as I thought, but yeah, it's gonna need work. So right now, I'm going to remove the little plastic things that seal the oil coolers to the old front bumper, because we have new, larger intake things, and you can see them through it. So I'm gonna remove those now. So we just fitted up the bumper. Well, not actually. It's not attached. It's just sitting there. But we're working on the fog lights. So this is what we decided. We're taking the fog light from the left side, flipping it upside down. That one we had to weld because it stripped off. But if you look at this, there's a bolt on the underside. There's a bolt on the underside there, or a thread you can put a bolt in. So that's going up the top. That's mounting to a bracket. The bracket goes right here and connects to where the rivets were for the oil cooler. So, I mean, you can adjust it however you want. And then tighten the bolt down, it stays. And if you look back, we didn't do the other one yet, but like on the right side, it looks kind of natural. Like it looks like it's meant to be there, which is awesome. And we just run it through from these bolts right off the oil cooler, and it's just chilling right there. Insta fog lights. Yeet. So we have the bumper on the car. The seal is on, and that's what we lined up to the hood. The bumper, I mean, remember, it's cheap. You can feel it super high here, and you can actually see it's not even with the seal there. And then if you run all the way over here, it's low. So this is really low, and this is really high, and you can feel it if you run your hand across it. So what I'm going to do is sand that down and bonder this up eventually. For now, we're still getting it mounted because there may be other spots I need to bondo, but right now that's already one spot that we need to fill because, yeah, there you go, you can kind of see it. So now we're going to work on the corners. The corners, we got to get the side markers in. These guys, So we're gonna get these side markers into the corners, slot drill holes for like the bulb and stuff, because there's no holes at all, and then the hole in the corner right there to screw it into there through the side marker. So after that, it's just the mounting on the bottom and the side, which is just a couple holes. That'll be pretty easy. So it's really just the corners and the top that's hard. So, and now that we're done the top, we're gonna get on to the corners. All right, so we just fitted up the old bumper for our fog light job. So it looks like the fog lights are stock, and then like here you can remove the bumper. This is the OEM, but we actually have it bolted to the frame, so it just goes out like that. And then what we can do is fit it in the exact same spot for the old they were for the old bumper, for the new bumper. So when the new bumper goes on, some help here. Goes up there. Yeah. So when the new bumper goes on, the fog lights are in the exact same spot. Damn. Oh my, that looks awesome. So right now we're matching the holes for the side markers and putting them into the other bumper, and we're going to Dremel them in. So right now we're just going to color them in with a Sharpie. MJK on the track. MJK on the track. MJK on the track. So fitting up a bumper like this, you don't need to take it to a professional body shop. all you need is a Dremel with some correct attachments and a lot of time. But if you put the time into it, eventually you can get it to fit and get it to hopefully look pretty nice. Alright guys, so I just finished mounting the front bumper. It's on there. All the bolts are in there. The fitment's, of course, not great around here. This is going to need some work around here maybe. And then evening this out, sanding and filling with some Bondo. Just to get it all level and stuff. But it's finally on the car. I'm going to drive it for now like this. Bondo some areas, you know, a little bit here and then after work. And then I'll prime it and paint it, and then it'll be done. But here it is for now, and this is the end of the first part of the video, or the first part one of the video, and that is just mounting this M1 eBay bumper. You know, it took a lot of work, especially with the fog lights, lots of fabricating, but I finally got it. The next video will be bondoing, sanding, prepping for primer and paint, and then the finished product. But for now, I'll just be driving around like this, and that second part I'm not going to do for, well, I won't have posted for a little bit because it's going to, you know, it takes a lot of time, and I want to get this video out for you guys. So here it is, mounting the first bumper. Subscribe for part 2. It'll be coming out in the near future. I'll see you in the next one.